So we have to wait, what is it, 18 more days until Monster Hunter Wilds comes out. I need more of that game injected into my veins immediately. But luckily, there's going to be a second session for the open beta test on the 13th. And because of the PlayStation outage that happened a few days ago, it was basically down for the entire day, and it was happening during the open beta period for Monster Hunter Wilds. They're going to be extending the next session by an additional day. So it was going to be 3, but I think it's going to be 4 now. So that's really cool. I didn't have a chance to fight Arkveld. I think that's what its name is, the new flagship. It looks really cool, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to fight him or the railgun monster. I forgot what its name is, even though I was literally just watching a video of somebody playing the game. But yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds, super excited. And I can't wait to play it and make more videos and do all that. I still need to beat Rise, but that's another discussion entirely. So if everything goes well, which it should, in this video, I should be unlocking my quote-unquote final Dark Matter camo. And the reason I put it in quotes is because I went through all my weapons just to check that I'm reaching the correct amount. And I'm pretty sure somehow I never did the Model L. I skipped it when I was doing the assault rifles for some reason. But yeah, so this is the last weapon that I have to do until I have 33 out of 33 Dark Matter camos, which is, you know, if the game had just come out, that would have been, you know, all the camos, all the guns in the game done. But so because I swapped out some of the vanilla weapons for DLC ones, I don't think I've been getting like the calling cards and the other shit or, you know, doing the grind. I mean, we'll see after I get it. If we go over here, I need, what is it? Yeah, I need 1 more Bloodthirsty. So I'm gonna hop into hardcore and try to do that very quickly. Because yeah, there's not really like, you know, in the previous few games, you know, there was no challenge to unlock Dark Matter for each weapon. It was just you unlock the second to last Mastery camo, and that was the challenge to unlock Dark Matter for all the weapons that you were doing. So after you did this, you know, there was a huge like pop-off moment because, you know, Dark Matter unlocked or whatever it is in whatever game, you know, the final camo would pop up on the screen, and that was like a huge pop-off moment. But because of the way that they did it this year, where you have to unlock it for each individual gun, you know, it's like, yeah, I have Dark Matter, and it's like it pops up every time you get it, but it's not the same as unlocking all of them at the same time. And it also just adds more to this grind, which is not like, it's easy, but it wasn't very fun, although I guess none of them really were. But yeah, I guess we'll see how, if I actually get a pop-up for getting 33 weapons or not, because I'm pretty sure for the Dark Ops challenge, which is, you know, there's no way to actually track your amount of weapons that you have done unless you're counting them, because you can't track it with the calling card. Yeah, I'll be curious to see if I get any sort of anything else besides just another camo, because yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to have done this with the original 33 weapons in order to get the calling cards and stuff. So there would be a huge pop-off moment there, because it's like, oh, you completed the Dark Matter grind. But yeah, I switched out the HE1, the Free Fire launcher, and the baseball bat. And I won't lie, so this is going to be my quote-unquote final Dark Matter camo that I need to do to say that I've done it. But part of me wants to do those other weapons anyways, just so I can actually have the thing that says you completed Dark Matter. Because yeah, I was not aware when I started doing this that in order to have the calling cards pop up, which is essentially now the marker for you actually completing the thing, the camo challenge, yeah, I was not aware that you had to use the original weapons. So I have the baseball bat and the HE1 on this class, so if I want to, which I'm probably going to go back and actually just complete those. I've been working on the baseball bat, and I'm doing the diamond challenge, which getting kills with the baseball bat is so annoying. Like one of the most unfun things I've had to do in this game, which there's quite a few unfun things you have to do in this camo challenge, like play stakeout with people who use shotguns. Oh, come on. That's so bullshit. Where did that last bullet go? But yeah, I've mentioned this before, but using the baseball bat in this game, no matter what, is super annoying because it's not a one-shot in core, so you can't just do it easily like the knife. And you can make it a one-shot if you go into hardcore, but then that means you don't have enough health to run up on people because you're using a melee weapon, so you're going to get hit unless you get super lucky. It's this weird situation where the weapon is shit no matter where you use it, and I ran out of ammo. Fuck. Is that it? I got this Bloodthirsty. Dark Matter. Oh, it does count. Okay, good. Okay, so I don't have to do the baseball bat or the other thing. Okay, sick. I thought there were calling cards for getting 33 weapons for Darkspine as well, but you just get one for unlocking one Darkspine camo in general. Okay, so I do get the completionist calling card for doing 33 weapons. Sick. Okay, fuck that. That means I don't have to do the bat. Thank God. And here, we'll come over here and use the AK for the rest of this game, I guess. All right, so that's the multiplayer camo grind done. Holy shit. I'm surprised that actually worked. I was so convinced that you had to use the original weapons, and I'm kind of glad that I was wrong. Because yeah, I didn't even talk about using the HE1. The bat, I think, is actually just straight up bad, but with the HE1, you know, you can destroy equipment and field upgrades and, you know, all that stuff for the camo challenges, but damn, I'm gaming. Damn, I'm gaming. Damn, I'm gaming. Oh, there we go. But yeah, the actual worst thing, because, you know, the easiest things to actually have a plentiful amount to destroy for the camo challenges is like UAVs and counter UAVs and all that. So doing that with the other launcher is super easy because it's lock on, but the HE1 is free fire. So having to free fire aerial streaks and destroy them is very annoying, especially when other people are also doing that camo challenge. And if they're using the lock on one, then not only can they actually guarantee their hits, but I'm pretty sure the rockets on that are also faster, which is fucked up. Wow, you... Holy shit. But yeah, yapping about all that, there's really no point in dwelling on that because, yeah, I don't have to use those. I'm so happy that the multiplayer camo grind is done. The multiplayer in this game is really fun and I enjoy it. It has issues. Like, I don't think the perk system is particularly fun. I feel like a lot of the perks are shit in the way they're organized into each category. The game encourages you to have 3 of the same color, but often there's a category of perks that are just bad, whether it be the color or whether it be, you know, perk 1, 2, or 3. Oh my god, I'm gaming. I'm gaming. Oh my god, I'm a gamer. I'm better than every single one of you in every single way possible. What was it talking about? I don't remember. I locked in there even though I didn't do anything. Oh yeah, talking about the multiplayer. Yeah, it's really fun, but it has issues. Like, I don't think the perk system is particularly fun or engaging. And I think the camo grind overall, like, I'm glad that I did it and it wasn't like totally miserable or anything, but I don't know. I wish there was a way to have a camo grind that didn't just encourage you to spam hardcore on the smallest map and just spawn die because, like, yeah, that's fun to do sometimes, but, you know, they want to encourage people to play other game modes and other maps and, you know, not just spam shipment over and over again. I know I'm playing Stake Out, but, you know, shipment, that's the shipment mentality, brain rot. You know, they want people to play the other parts of their game, but when you have the camo grind, which is like, you know, one of the only aspirational things to actually do in this game, and the best way to complete that aspirational activity is to, you know, get tons of kills, then of course people are gonna do it the most efficient way that they possibly can. I had the idea of maybe, like, what if they just made it weapon XP or just XP in general, but that, again, the most efficient way to get XP is to, you know, get tons of kills. Yeah, there it is. There's the calling card. Okay, I'm glad that I got that because I was worried I wouldn't. Over here and put it on the Model L. Also, I would like inspect it to make it like look cool, but for some reason you can't inspect in the firing range or pull out your melee weapon. I don't know why. So what I'm actually going to do is, I guess I should equip the thingy. Where is it? I think this calling card is cooler than the actual completion calling card, but I mean, whatever, I'll complete this just to show everybody that I'm a fucking loser. But yeah, let me actually just go over here and go to zombies. I am going to, I guess now is the transition point between multiplayer and zombies. I'm gonna finally start doing the Nebula grind, which means I just get to play zombies. So yeah, I've mentioned this a few times already, but I have not played tons and tons of zombies. Again, I played zombies when the game came out, and then I played the new maps whenever they come out. You know, I have a video on Citadel and the Tomb. But yeah, I realized I was watching like a few videos from my channel just to like have in the background. And I noticed that I don't actually have a video of me playing Terminus. I have a video of me playing literally every other map in this game except for Terminus. So, you know, I just realized it's probably not wise to actually play zombies because these games can last a while. But let's just start up the map because fuck it, why not? But yeah, I want to talk about Monster Hunter again really quick. Just as I do this stupid shit in the background. Yeah, if you played the open beta test or even if you just watched people play it and, you know, heard people talk about it, you probably know that the playable version of the game that we have right now, which is, you know, the beta test, does not run very well. It's not very well optimized. And Capcom has commented that the build that the open beta test is based off of is an older build. So, and they have stated that the launch version of the game is going to be, you know, it's going to run better. And also the benchmark that they put out that you can run on a computer just to see, you know, how it runs, also performs better than the open beta test. So, but with that being said, you know, I was playing the the open beta test a little bit when it came out, and trying to go through the settings and just seeing if I can get like a decent frame rate. Just having it run natively, it ran fine, but it's between like 60 and 45 frames for me, which is, it's not great considering, how strong some people's computers are. My computer's not like top of the line, but I have a pretty decent computer. But I was going through some of the settings and I noticed that there was something called the frame generation in the settings. So pretty sure you need like a higher end graphics card to enable this, at least in Monster Hunter. I think you need like a 40 series graphics card at the bare minimum to just enable it with DLSS. But there was also a setting called AMD FSR 3 point something, whatever it was, and anybody can turn that on as long as you have a setting enabled in Windows. And turning that on, my frame rate like increased dramatically. It was insane. Now I believe frame generation can cause like input latency and like ghosting. When things move around, you might see like the after image of the thing moving around. But to me, the input latency was not that noticeable, and the ghosting, I did actually notice it, but it wasn't so much to the point that like it was visually distracting or like the game was unplayable. So unless there are other like adverse effects in terms of the computer's performance, which I don't think there should be, I think I'm going to be using the frame generation, or at the very least using DLSS, because at the very least in that game, I would like the game to at least run at 60. If not, if I can get it higher, that'd be great too. And I went around a few other games that I have and just testing out frame gen and DLSS, and usually I like to try and run games natively, but I mean, if I can run the games at like way higher frame rates with like very unnoticeable impact to like visual quality, then I think the small trade-off to that is worth it. Also, I'm noticing that I'm talking much more playing zombies than I do when I play multiplayer, because I don't have to think as hard. I'm kind of annoyed that like having a suppressor on in zombies is like you're sort of gimping yourself if you don't do that. And I had the AMD FSR turned on for frame generation, but because the game runs even at a higher frame rate if I do that than with just DLSS. But for some reason in this game, if you have frame generation turned on, the menus get like really dark and you can't like see anything. Very odd. I don't know if the in-game looks any different. I don't think it does. So I mean, maybe if it doesn't bother me nearly as much, then I'll turn it back on. But the other games I tested it in did not seem to have any sort of drawbacks in terms of like menu bugs or something like that. Oh, it's a Parasite round, I think. Yeah, it is. I'm so relieved and happy that I get to play zombies now. Oh my god. Hey, I just realized I haven't actually inspected any of my weapons. Here's my my dark matter cleaver. Die. That was gross. But yeah, here's the XM4. Very cool looking camo. I think this camo is better looking than Nebula, I'll be perfectly honest. But yeah, if I didn't, at the very least, to do both of the Black Ops 6 camos, then I would not, I don't know, be able to sleep at night or something. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be doing the Warzone grind. I legitimately considered it at some point, but not only do I not play Warzone enough to be comfortable, doing that, but I've watched other people do the camo grind and it seemed fucking miserable. And while I think Abyss is like a cool camo, I don't think it's nearly as cool looking enough to justify playing fucking Warzone and trying to do stupid fucking camo challenges. Like, to me, playing a BR, the only thing I want to do is actually play the BR and, try and win, or at least to do decent. Whereas I feel like in multiplayer, it's like the opposite, where I don't really give a fuck if I do well. I just want to make progress on the camo challenges and sort of turn my brain off and just shoot people. I forget, did I turn the Pack-a-Punch camos off? I don't think I did, actually. I think that's a setting you have to turn on whenever you, whatchamacallit, like when you're in the main menu. Let's go ahead and Pack-a-Punch this. Yeah, okay, the skin is gone. But, I mean, this is a cool looking skin. This is probably the best Pack-a-Punch camo in the game. I think the Tomb one is cool looking, but I feel like the color combinations could have been a bit better. Like the red and orange one, that's the first one. I don't really like it. And the other ones are okay, but yeah, I still think this is the best Pack-a-Punch camo in this game. But yeah, there are also rumors going around about, upcoming content and, the zombies maps for this game. And it's rumored, again, this might not end up being true, so take my word with a fucking grain of salt, but it is alleged that they're may or may not be 7 zombies maps at the end of this game's life cycle. You know, we obviously know the upcoming map is going to be the mansion in Liberty Falls, so we're going back to Liberty Falls. I think this is the first time that there's ever been like a zombies map where you go back to the same location. And then I'm not sure what the other 2 maps are going to be, obviously, because that's like way in the future, but I should probably go by perks. That might be wise. Let me take the elevator back up. That's 500 points to use the elevator. That's fucked up. I think it's rumored that the map after the mansion might be Janus Towers, which I don't know if that also takes place in Liberty Falls or whether that's another location. But yeah, if there are 3 maps that take place in Liberty Falls in that general area, then that's going to be kind of weird. And I think it's rumored that the mansion is going to be, you know, another smaller map, which some people might, you know, not be too happy about that. But at the same time, we're getting 7 maps in this game if all, you know, those leaks and rumors are true. So I'm not gonna be too upset if some of the maps end up being, you know, smaller than others and whatnot.
These people are nothing like how you described them. I mean, grey for starters.
Hey, if you knew her back then, the last thing you'd expect her to be now is a fucking Amazon.
I love the lore implication that like Gray is ripped. That's hilarious. Oh, also, this is completely random, but the Elden Ring Night Rain network test is happening. I think, is it this month or next month? I don't remember, but it's happening somewhat soon. You know, people have been getting invites and whatnot, you know, if you signed up. And I was really excited to try that, but then I remembered that From Software doesn't do their network tests on PC, and probably for good reason. But yeah, when I realized that, it made me very sad. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me for today. You know, finally, I've completed the Dark Matter grind. You know, it wasn't nearly as well documented as my Modern Warfare 3 one, or my, especially my Modern Warfare 2 one. I recorded like almost every day when I played that game. It was insane, honestly. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I am very excited to finally start actually playing zombies for real. You know, while grinding for these camos, you know, I also want to learn how to, you know, get the wonder weapons on each map and, you know, do the Easter eggs. The Easter egg stuff will probably not be for a while, but at the very least, I would like to progress until I get to that point. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video and want to help support the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing would be very much appreciated. Oh my god, I forgot you could play this game in 3rd person. Holy shit, this is still so weird. Also, I have no reticle. How am I supposed to, is that a bug, or do I have that disabled? I have no crosshair in 1st person either. What the fuck? Oh, well, there you go. You know what? I was, fuck me. I hate my fucking internet. Well, that's one way to end a video, but yeah, I'm gonna go edit this video and grind some more zombies. So yeah, later.
Straight